EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again with White. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here for Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Short throw taken by Pitts. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. A short gain, down to the 7.
On the set.
Now here's second and goal.
Left wing 19. Ready. And up.
Here's Penix. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another run here with White. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with White. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Come on, set. Go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll go again with Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Trap 60.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that'll set up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Drive begins with a run by White. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. On the give, it's White. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The give to White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run over center with Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 9.
79 Broncos. Shut up. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Shut up.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
They'll try the right side with White. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Here we go, set.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
He'll run over center with White. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Ready. Set go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Let's go. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot down the field, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Brown now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Mooney in motion.
70 range, 70 range.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball is intercepted. J.C. Jackson takes it away. Strong. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Levante David doing his work on defense. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The Falcons getting their punter out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. out inside the 20. They get 24 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Black. To hunt. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Listen to me. Gun.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pitts is the man in motion. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Here's Algier. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's a give up the middle with White. And this will be a Bucs 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll go again with White. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Another run here for Robinson. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he gets this up close to the 40. Braylon Trice on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Another run here with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design. Sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff. It's White. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. He'll look to throw. A short one there to Otten. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. A give, and here's White.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Now it's White, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, it's White. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
We're good.
Now, Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Cousins now on 2nd down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And at this point in the game, trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Cousins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Hey, no, easy. What's that?
Here's Cousins. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by White. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here comes Otten in motion.
Go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the set.
On the give, it's White. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The outside complete to Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
They run with White. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. On the ground, this is White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll run over center with White. And he's into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will add one more onto their big lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Cousins now. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
2nd down, Cousins. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is brought in. It is a big play there for the Falcons. That goes for 58.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.